Welcome to Property Menu. My name is Wala Bwalia, and today we've got a jam-packed show lined up just for you. I'm excited to bring you this development that we're going to showcase today because it's one of a kind and the first of its kind in the entire Namibia. Stay tuned for Property Menu as we'll be back with just that.
So your system would call. What you do is then you answer your phone, keypad, press 9, the gate opens up.
This is beautiful.
So this is one of our units. This is a corner unit. We have two different types of layouts on each floor. So you have a corner unit and a middle unit. Okay.
Now, I'm very particular when it comes to looking at finishing touches of any apartment or any property for that matter. And looking at the tiling, the roofing, the lights, the cupboards, everything in these apartments is definitely top-notch and very modern.
Welcome back. This is still Property Menu. Now last week, just to recap, we had an architect showing us how to make better use of our space. We also had Toya who showed us just what to do in our DIY section. So today we're finding ourselves at Windhoek Waterfront with Angela, who is the sales and marketing manager that is for the Windhoek Waterfront, and she's going to show us exactly what this development has to offer. Hi Angela.
Hi Wala, how are you?
Very well, thank you. So Angela, we've seen a lot of billboards across Windhoek and a lot of talk about the Windhoek Waterfront, and I see you have a 3D model for us here. Tell me, how did this whole initiative come about?
So Wala, this initiative came about from the government, first of all, and the private company. They came together and thought, why not turn this beautiful dam into a beautiful scenery where people have houses, where people have community centers, where people have lifestyle centers, where people have facilities for themselves. That's how it came about. So the government owns part of it and a private company owns part of it. So the idea was to basically just build freestanding houses that people can afford, number one, to build a community-based center where there's lifestyle centers, malls, facilities like health facilities, services like municipality, so that most of the community around here does not have to go all the way to town. So basically decentralizing most of the services that are only available in town to the community. So that was the vision of the whole development.
So Angela, tell me, this is called Windhoek Waterfront. So based on that, for somebody watching right now who has absolutely no idea what we're talking about, tell me, where is this located exactly, as well as what benefits are there to the geographical location of this particular project?
So it's called the Windhoek Waterfront mainly because it is situated on the banks of the Windhoek Waterfront, the dam.
Okay.
So the reason why it's called the waterfront is because it's located on the banks of the Windhoek Dam. That's why it's called the waterfront. It's literally located on the banks of the dam. It's basically surrounding the dam, if you'd like to say. And then the location is unique because it's the only dam in Namibia that is full throughout the seasons of the whole year. It doesn't dry up, it's always full. So homeowners or future employers or developers will have the chance to place themselves in a scenery that's almost ocean view, you understand? It's a first for Namibia. We've never had anything like this. So this will also a little bit boost our economy because its scenery works with money at the same time.
So Angela, I see you have a 3D model for us here. Is this the entire development that is happening here?
Yes, so this is basically the entire development happening here. This is the example. This is just a feature of what we'd like to actually come up with, what we actually want to put to the ground. This is the entire development. As you can see here, it's very, very huge. This is the whole dam as well. This is the whole dam here. Basically, this is segregated into three phases. You have phase 1, which is this side. You have phase 2, which is central here. And then you have phase 3, which is this whole area. So the land is quite huge. So where we started off was obviously at the central beginning over here. This is where we started off, and we plan on building up all the way this side like this, so that we create a community wall here before we go to this whole area. So we're gonna first start building this side, as you can see, and we'll continue with this side over here. That's how we want to build everything, and then from there we'll continue going down all the way through here. So the central part of it is now where the malls will come in, the offices will come in, the industrial areas will come in, and the houses are rather more on the outside so that they can enclose the central area. That's how the plan is supposed to be.
So tell me, where are we on this model right now?
We are right here. So if you see the smaller little blocks, all these tiny little blocks running all the way through here until the end here, those are the freestanding houses that we're going to build. And then if you come again from the entrance all the way down here are another pair of freestanding houses. And obviously the most unique freestanding houses we have are these ones right here. This one's right here because they are literally at the view of the dam.
Yes.
These are the most unique ones we have. And as you continue, if you see this large portion of other buildings, this is where the commercial entities will be placed. The mall is going to be centralized right here. You see these taller buildings here. This is where we plan on building a mall. So the mall design is basically, the idea is to have it like a two-sided mall with a bridge in the middle. So basically the idea of the mall is to have one side here and one side here with a bridge in the middle that is connecting them. That's how the mall is going to be built. And then the surrounding areas is going to be flats and commercial entities like the municipality, private school, what is it? Health facility, and then let's say an industrial area like Chinatown, and then let's say another general residential, which is a flats and more flats and more flats. Because the whole point is to populate the area so that we have people that will accommodate all the services as well.
And now tell me, will the mall, for example, as well as the facilities available there, is it available to the general public or simply to the community of the waterfront?
It's available to the general public. It is not a gated community.
Okay.
It is not a gated community. It is an initiative by the Namibian government, City of Windhoek, and a private company. So it is not a gated community. Anybody can have access to it. We have 3 access ways. We have the Green Mountain Dam Road from Evelyn Street. We have the Matiti Road from Khoriankhab Dam, and we will also have this Independence Bridge that will come over the water and through the development, because this is Independence Road. Because obviously the Independence Avenue stops at the Ochomise Robots, and then it starts by the Puma. So it's going to elongate itself from the Puma service station of Evelyn Street and drive through all the way through the development over here. So this is going to be a bridge. It's a dual carriageway road, which is another exciting thing for Namibia because obviously we don't have a bridge over water.
Yeah, brilliant. Angela, myself as well as the viewers, I'm sure, are super excited to see exactly what you guys have done here so far. So that's the Windhoek waterfront overview in 3D model as Miss Angela was just showing us right now. But I know you're very excited to see exactly what they have on offer here. So we're going to go up and we're going to check out one of the properties that have been completed here at the waterfront. We'll be back right after this.
The Property Menu, NBC TV Property Magazine, offers a wide variety of information, news, and education. Whether your interest lies in buying, selling, or in making your house more cozy and classy. If it's home financing services you're interested in, or you're simply looking to increase the value of your property, the Property Menu is sure to expertly deliver.
So basically this is one of the streets that you have available here.
Yeah, this is the first street, basically the inaugural street, I'd like to say. It's the first pair of people that have moved into the houses. There are about 7 so far. The rest are still waiting for, I don't know what, but they haven't moved in yet.
All right. So at the same time, we are back still with Miss Angela. As promised, we're going to go inside and check out one of these properties. We are in the first street and we've seen a lot of people have actually moved in already. So we're going to go inside to see just what it is that has Windhoek buzzing regarding these properties. Angela, may we see inside?
Yes, we may. Let's go. So this is the street liner. It's quite a cozy house. The favorite part for me is obviously the 3 windows at the top. It allows a lot of natural light. So this is about it. This one is unoccupied at the moment. The owner is still yet to move in. So this is the kitchen that's available. This is the area that is left open for a fridge. Double fridge, single fridge. That's about it. Then this is the finishes of the kitchen. As you can see, this is a Defi stove. 4 plate. It's quite modern. It's really, really cute. I like this. I like the fact that These things are not on here.
On top, yeah.
On top here. So then this is the difference between the street liner and the suburban. Is the street liner has all 4 windows at the top. That's the difference between the street liner and the suburban. It's those 4 windows over here. And this is a fireplace.
Wow.
It's an addition, it's an extra cost. You know, like how you get a car on its own and then you add rims. So this is the DSTV installation. It's an outlet for the TV and the DSTV. The cable already runs through. So all you have to do is just come and screw in the TV.
Yeah. Can you see your
And as you
room?
continue, yes we can. So this is the door that leads to the outside. It's an extra door that leads to the outside. Optional garage.
Okay.
Like this house doesn't have a garage, so that's the door that leads to the outside. And this is the first room. As you can see, these are windows. As you can see, all the rooms have built-in cupboards. These built-in cupboards are quite modern. They're not like the old ones where it's just one shelf and all that.
True.
You have a little space over here for hanging and a little space over there for hanging. And this is the cupboard space available. And the lights we have are quite modern. As you can see, the light switch. So this is the bath. As you can see, we have a separate bath and a guest toilet. It's quite convenient for when you're having family functions and you have a toilet all on its own. People don't have to be bothered. The guests won't have to be bothered. And then this is obviously the bathroom with the finishing touches. Look at the tiles and all this rails. It's quite modern. Even the lights, you see, it's a small double take lights. And this is the window. Another window, and then this is the little wash basin for yourself. So you can see over here. Wash basin.
Okay.
And then this is now the guest toilet, like I said before. Everything here that is nice. It's just the fact that everything is modern, even the lights in the hallway. See?
I love it.
There are like 3 lights going all the way up. So only 2 bedrooms have the sliding doors. This one here, and then the main bedroom have the sliding door. So let's go to the main bedroom. Then this is the main bedroom over here. This is the space.
Also the sliding door.
Also another sliding door. See over here, that's the neighbor, but this is the sliding door again for the main bedroom. Okay. And this is the bathroom.
So there's an ensuite bathroom here as well?
There's an ensuite bathroom in here as well. That's it.
Okay. And I see a lot of cupboard space
So
as
a lot
well.
of cupboard space as well. You can extend your main room until this patio over here.
Yeah.
So if in case it's smaller, because some ladies don't like small rooms, so they'd like to extend it all the way until here, and you would still have all this other extra backyard for yourself.
Okay. And I see there's still a lot of space outside here.
Yeah,
as
there's a lot of space for extension as well.
Okay.
Because the yard is 311 square meters,
Okay.
and this is just the land surrounding the house. And then this is a fireplace. Actually, it's a braai structure,
area.
and it's also an addition to the house. Like I said, it's an extra cost added on to the already existing price.
What is the price overall of the properties here?
So for this specific house that we're standing in, this is going for 1,200,000.
Okay.
Our starting price is 1,050,000. So you can get houses starting from 1,050,000 all the way up to 1,200,000. But this specific one that we're standing in is 1,200,000. So we accommodated prices that are affordable for 1,050,000, and then we accommodate a little bit high market value houses for 1,200,000. So for this one, it's about a 3-bedroom house. It's 2 bathrooms and a guest toilet, one in the main bedroom and one for the guests. And then it's an open plan kitchen and dining. It's about 311 square meters for the whole earth. And the under roof of the house is 86.9 square meters. The rooms are roughly about 15 square meters each. That's about how big the room sizes are. Yeah.
So that's right, we are very excited to showcase the properties that they have available right here at the waterfront in Windhoek. We're going to check out one more property. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. We just checked out what is called a street line property right here at the Windhoek waterfront development that is happening. And I'm still here with Miss Angela, that is the sales and marketing manager that is for the waterfront right here. Angela, I just wanted to know from you, a lot of developers are venturing into the whole plot and plan concept. Is that the same for you guys?
Yes. It's easier in terms of planning wise, because building a house in a really large market is hard, and expecting it to sell within the first month. So it's always easier to sell as a plot and plan, because that means you already have a client for what you're selling. So that means immediately after construction is done, you're already selling it. Instead of just building the house, it stays on the market for a year and you don't have a client.
Okay. Would you say this is beneficial to only the developer or as well as the client?
It's also beneficial to a client, because in a normal situation where you go buy an already standing house, you would be already you'd already be like a lot of people wanting to buy the house. So that means you have to rush the process of actually buying the house. You don't have the time to think about it. With us, we are building a lot of houses, so you have the time to actually think and plan for your future house. So how it works is a plot and plan structure. So you buy a plot and you sign a construction agreement stating that you want us to build the house for you, and both will be built under one. So that basically means that, let's say you are buying with a bank, or even if it's a cash from any entity, whether it's a SEHO or whether it's Old Mutual or just savings, you would have to come with proof that you have the money or that you have the finances. So let's say it's from a bank. You sign up, you sign the deed of sale, you sign the construction agreement and take it to your financing entity, whether it's a bank or it's a, as I said before, and they will approve it in principle. That means that the people financing you will send us a guarantee letter stating that they will pay us the money once they have once the completion of the house is finished, the construction is done. So that means most of the time our construction period is about 6 months. Okay. So for a first-time homeowner, it's very beneficial to you, because you don't have to move into the house abruptly, because a house is quite costly, you know. Besides just the house that you're buying, that you have to pay for the loan, you need to budget about 4,000 every month just for expenses, food, electricity, water, any other things, levies, municipality rates and taxes, all of those things that you need to pay on a monthly basis every month while you move into the house, which is costly for a new homeowner, because it's something they haven't budgeted for yet. So let's say you come today and you do sign for a house, you will have approximately 6 months to actually plan for moving into your house. So that means that you could decide, okay, let me look at my budget, let me start saving up a small 500 each month for the next 6 months. By the time you move into the house, you have enough money left to sustain you for the first few months of moving into your house, instead of moving in and you must start finding money to now take care of the house. So it's good for a new homeowner, because you have enough time to plan for your house. You can decide to save up for those 6 months of construction, so that when you finally move in, you have enough money for your utilities, you have enough money to buy extra things that you might need, and even just to sustain electricity and water and food. And also, as a new development, we have a 1-year guarantee on our infrastructure of the house. That basically means that within the first year of moving into your house, we will fix all the structural defects, whether it's a leaking roof, whether it's a pipe that has burst, whether it's shattered glass, whether it's shattered door frames or door handles. We fix all of that, so you won't even have to spend a lot of money within the first year of moving into your house. So that means that all the plots that we have already have a set plan on them. Okay. It is up to you to choose which plot with its accommodating plan you'd like to take. You can't come and then decide that you want to change the way that the things are supposed to be. It's set already, it's already set structure. The plans have already been approved at the City of Windhoek as is. Okay. So you come, you see a plot with a set plan and you choose it, or if not, you can have another, because there are about 300 houses that we are building all together. So you have all those options to buy from, to choose from, exactly. But
okay, so Angela, at the same time, when it comes to the actual building structure within the erven, in that property, if I'm a client, for example, am I allowed to choose where I want my structure to stand? This is based, for example, if I want a big backyard, can I put my house to the front of the house? Or if I want a bigger front yard, can I push my house back based on that plot and plan concept?
You can't, because if you push the house too much to the front, you won't have space for the garage. You won't have parking space in front, and the plan is already measured accordingly. So you need to have enough space at the front to accommodate a garage. You need to have enough space at the front to accommodate a car. So you can't necessarily come say, I want it to be too much at the front or too much at the back, because then that will it will kind of set back the measurements that are already put in place for how the house should be set. So you can't, like I said, it's an approved plan. So really as it is, all we do is get the client and we start building according to what's been already approved. We can't come and make structural changes according to your liking, unfortunately.
Okay. So Angela, just before we let you go, any final remarks regarding this amazing waterfront that you guys have building right here?
So it's a great initiative. It's creating houses that are affordable, first of all, that are modern, that have a finishing touch that is quite exquisite, first of all, and unique. Second of all, it's the fact that we're building health facilities, we're building schools, we're building municipality services. So it's going to create a community around the whole area where everybody knows each other, because everybody's going to be involved, you understand? They're all going to know each other. It's going to be a safe space for everybody. And also the fact that the facilities we're building will create employment, which is already something in Namibia that's really, really hard to find. So it's affordable housing, it's a community-based development, and it's economic development as well, which is now the employment rate. And as well as the dam. The dam is going to bring a beautiful feel to it. It's going to be a breeze in the morning. It's just something that I feel like is great.
There you have it. That was property education. This is still Property Menu right here, and my name is Wala Bwalia. You can always find the show that is on YouTube, The Property Menu, as well as on Facebook, The Property Menu. Now, last week we had Toya on the show who revamped a complete backyard flat. This time around, she's back, but this time she's in the living room. And I'm so excited to see exactly what she's going to do for this client. DIY coming up right next.
As you can see, the place is now empty. We moved out all the other old furniture, and now the guys will just be bringing in the CLW's furnitures, and then we're gonna set it up nicely.
So what we have done is we measured the space first, and then with the 3-seater, instead of having the whole 3 pieces, I decided, okay, let's have the 3-seater instead and put it in that corner, and also create at least a space to work, which is an office space right behind me. And as you can see, the books are all in that bookshelf, and there's an office desk right there with a pedestal, and she can use her laptop right there with just few decorative items, as you can see right there, and they still complement the curtain, so I left that out. And then this side, making the living space much more smaller, so instead of moving the sofa right against the wall, I brought it in a bit so it can just bring that home feeling, plus a table here, coffee one. Although as you can see, it does not really match in, but it just brings that home feeling, you know. And then the TV side, I decided, okay, let's rather have book cases, because they just look much more modern, much more European, and still beautiful. So the TV side, we have done that. Instead of having the same color, I thought, okay, red and black, just to match with the cushions on the sofas, because from the previous sofas they had cushions, but it was can I say worn out, old cushions that were already, what can I say, not as puffy as this. That's all I can say.
I'm really excited.
Well, we just got study table actually mean a lot, and you've got a pedestal here where you can put your extra stuff in there. from the beginning, hey, I was not discouraging their style. No. It was just a thing of modernizing it, because from what time you also said is that she feels much more relaxed now that she walks in. It feels much more welcoming, and she can bring as many friends over now, which I think, yeah, you should.
Welcome back. That was Toya with our DIY section, and I must say, extremely exciting stuff that she's done right there. This is Property Menu, and my name is Wala Bwalia. You can always catch the show that is on YouTube, that is The Property Menu. You can also find us on Facebook, The Property Menu. Next week, we got something more exciting coming up for you. I hope you enjoyed the show. This has been Property Menu with Wala. Till next time.